All right, guys. So I remember a while ago, years ago, there's this lady named Susan Smith, and she said that two black men, her children were found dead, and she said that two black men killed her kids. Now, at the time, a lot of people were livid. A lot of people were livid at the fact that there are these guys that killed drowned these women's babies, and she specifically said it was a black man that killed her babies. Now, evidence comes out, and it was discovered that she lied, and she was the one that killed her babies. And at the time, racial tensions were really high because it was like, we're ingrained, we're programmed, we're brainwashed to have these associations with people because of our race. So before it was found out that she did it, a lot of people were like, yeah, of course, black men did it because they're violent and they're crazy, and and a lot of black men, a lot of black people, including myself, were livid because you're just like, not only, first we were livid, I know I'm being general, we were livid at the fact that somebody would just kill anybody's child. So as a human being, you don't want to see children murdered. That's terrible. But then when it was found out that she lied and she said that like a black man did it, I'm guessing in her mind, she believed that it was totally feasible that people would believe that a black man did it because of course people have this stereotype where, that black men are violent and crazy. And, which isn't true. People are people. But, I think she just said that because she thought it would be more believable, especially like in the South where there's still a lot of racial tension that's not, that's racial, like, there's a lot of tension basically hasn't been eased. Okay. So, it was really high. The tension was high. So now I'm thinking about the Jussie Smollett situation, and the narrative that's been sewn into the fabric of society is that, white men that wear MAGA hats are racist and they're evil and they're horrible people. And they're, and so when he gets attacked, and he says that, oh, these white guys came at me with MAGA hats and put a rope around my neck and poured bleach in my face, before you look at the other details and just think about what bullshit it was, people immediately jump to conclusions because this is the stereotype that's been sewn into society, right? That white men are violent, they're evil, they're racist, and the flames of racial tension are very high. It's not it's not right either way, right? But I think that he made that up because knowing how what the political climate is right now, he knew that was more believable and people would jump to conclusions and jump to protect him if he said that they were white and they were MAGA hat wearing guys, right? So either way, like, nobody wants to be blamed for anything they didn't do. It's really sad as human beings that we are still kind of grouped into these categories. So just like a lot of black people and black men were pissed that Susan Smith lied on black people and black men that killed, I understand why a lot of people that are white will be pissed about this because, it's a lie either way. But in addition to that, I want to say I'm really happy to see a lot of black people who aren't even Trump supporters, who are Democrats, who are gay, who still saw through the holes or see through the holes in the story and didn't have any qualms about coming back out and calling him on his shit. Because bottom line, no matter what race you are, everybody hates a liar. Everybody hates a liar, okay? Because either way, even if they were white guys, it's not right. You don't kill people. You don't attack people. Like, that's human nature. That's, no matter what race you are, you should stand up against that and say that that's wrong. So now he's on this Dateline crying. I'm like, are you crying because you're lying? You're crying because you're lying, right? With his fake tears. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with people that are actors that cry and there are no tears coming out, okay? Now, I've seen some people that lie and they make tears come out, and I was like, okay, that's good. Your acting's good. I still don't trust you, but, but I even have a bigger problem when you're crying fake tears. I'm like, no, dude, you're mad just because people see through your bullshit. So now supposedly the culprits are people that were extras on Empire. This is ridiculous. But he said that they were white. So, but then if you look through the story before, it's like they were wearing ski masks. So how did you know what color they were? Unless, you know, you're going by how you think they sounded. But, you know, it's a lie. So there's some people that says that he should go to jail for life. I'm like, well, dang, that's like harsh. Maybe he should go to jail. He should be sued. I hope that they get this out quick and in a hurry. But there's something that tells me that the left, the mainstream media, they're going to cover for him because they just need this to be true. They've been messing up so bad with the Covington story, and then that girl that was shot, and they thought those were white people that shot her. And, you know, it's like they don't care about facts. They're still running with it. They haven't redacted anything since, or not redacted, they haven't retracted anything since 2016. They've just been going on lie after lie after lie. You know, they're still saying that Trump lied about the inauguration. They're talking about like, they're not talking about like how mainstream media took pictures of the early morning ceremony when there were people still coming in. They weren't talking about the people that Antifa were blocking that were coming in. So that's where there was like that gap in the middle where people bought tickets. You know, they're not, you know, a lot of people they still think that children are being separated at the border because of Trump. They don't know about like it being a law before then. They don't know, like they're just going on lie after lie. And our journalism, our journalistic approach, is trash. That's why we the people have to do what we can on social media to keep things going. And I'm really excited about it because I think that I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I think I was talking to my friend Tiny. We were talking and I was like, what's really exciting about today's era, even though we're being censored, even though we're being shadow banned, is that we have phones and we have a camera. And back in the day, you know, like what Panavision cameras used to cost $100,000 a day just to rent, not you know, taking into account of like editing the film. This is before digital, right? So you had to like shoot it on a very expensive camera that nobody could afford. Then you had to get the film. Then you had to develop the film. Then you had to cut and splice and edit the film. And then you had to have a venue to show it out. Where now we can just, you know, get our cameras and we can just upload that to social media in a flash. We're so blessed to have this technology because now we have a means to fight back. And this is why the controllers, whatever we want to call them, they're butthurt, they're mad, they're livid because we're winning. We're winning. Just always remember that. I know I sound like a cockeyed optimist, but I have to remind myself of that. This is why they're playing dirty with everything that they're trying to censor, is because they can't hide the truth anymore. There's an alternative. We can fight back with media. If you guys ever watch We Are Change, they're really good. They have a brilliant logo, and it's like a camera, but it looks like a gun, but it's a camera. And it's true. It's true. This is how we fight back, you know? So even though, you know, the media is going to try and cover up for him, people know the truth now. People see through the lies. You know, I hope his career is over because it deserves to be. You don't do that. You don't do that to people. You don't do that to society. You don't lie and make up stuff, you know. And if it's true that his career was going to be over because he, you know, they were going to they were going to write him off the show, but he made this as a hoax. I don't really understand that because it seems like he's talented enough and likable enough to go do something else after he got off of the show. Why were they writing him off? Maybe they didn't like him as the get-go. Maybe they were having issues with him and they were going to kill his character off. A lot of times, too, that happens. People, you know, and on TV shows and stuff, too, people don't like the people that they work with, so they kill their character off. So when I have to work with him, there's no chance of that character like coming back because they're dead. Like that's what they did to Roseanne, and she was a main character. So anyway, that's all I have to say. We'll see how the story unfolds. I hope that it comes to it comes to justice sooner than later. But we'll see how long they're going to drag this out. But we need to stay on this and, you know, and hold people accountable for their lies, because right now we're living in an ocean of lies, and you know, a lot of people, especially, you know, left-leaning people, aren't being held accountable for the lives that they're the lives that they're destroying by their lives. All right, so anyway, that's all I have to say, y'all. Peace and love. All right, talk to you later. Bye bye.